What's up? This is Andy Francis for one final futures video, and we're going to go over futures that you have to have. All the must-have items going into the fall, because that kind of advertisement has never disappointed you in the past. No, but what I am going to do is I'm going to tell you some of these picks that I really like the most. Some you've heard already in some of the previous videos. Then there's one or two other ones that I think may pay off. A couple of different awards that I have some different theories on. But you don't have to go and put your own money on it. Well, maybe you should put $5. $5 on DraftKings. If you're a new customer, you go there, you sign up. They're going to give you $200 free that you can sprinkle around for week one. And we know you're going to be doing that. We're all going to be doing that. The diet starts on Monday. Definitely didn't start for me on Monday, Labor Day. So now I'm going to be the diet starts on a Tuesday guy. But whatever, who cares? It's week one. But on to these season-long futures, my favorite ones. The gotta-have, must-have item, UFOs in the 90s. There were these huge pants. Don't even look them up. They were disgusting. Is Eli Mitchell over 900 rushing yards. I am fully confident. For some reason, there is this weird notion that because San Fran has had leading rushers in 5 different years, that just means some person's going to rise up out of the dust. No, that's not the case. Each year was its own situation. And then they had multiple different backs like Coleman and Mostert, and you could foresee that coming. This is a direct continuation of what we saw last year, which is 20 carries per game for Eli Mitchell and then rotating Jeff Wilson in for maybe 1 or 2 series a game. And I'm so sure of this that they just released Trey Sermon. There's no competition. Eli Mitchell, barring injury, it's the only way he won't hit this. He hit this in his rookie year with the injury last year. He's hitting this easily. This is going to be a moonwalk in the park. Not a real term, but you could imagine moonwalking through a long park because that's how easy this bet's going to be. So Eli Mitchell over 900 rushing yards. Then second, and this is the one you guys aren't going to like, but it's Davante Adams under 99 catches. We know the issues that they have there with the offensive line, which means they're going to get the ball out of their hands quickly. How many outside wide receivers under Josh McDaniels calling plays for the Patriots went off for over 99 catches? And really, if you got to start going back to Randy Moss, who didn't even put it 99, it was always Welker getting a ton of catches. It was always Edelman hitting that over 99 mark. By the way, I know Davante Adams is the best receiver in the league, but you're talking about a different quarterback he's playing with. Amari Cooper, in his great years in Oakland, did not hit 99 catches. You're going to have Waller and Renfro working over the middle. I can't reiterate this anymore. He'll have a good year. He's going to help out the team so much by drawing all the coverage out there. But I think the true fruits of that labor comes in the form of catches for Renfro and Waller. So I'm taking the under 99 catches for Davante Adams. Now I got 2 funny ones for you. Most interceptions on the season. You guys remember who had 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions a few years ago? Yeah. Well, he's back coming off a torn ACL. And now he doesn't have Sean Payton anymore to really give him those high percentage plays. And he has a couple of good receivers. Landry there. Michael Thomas is back. And he'll be chucking Jameis Winston plus 1,300. We've seen him walk away with this trophy. When you look at all the main competition, I don't know how he's not. How is Jameis Winston coming off an injury who's thrown 30 interceptions in that same division? How is he not the favorite? I don't know, but he's my favorite. Plus 1,300 for Jameis Winston throwing the most interceptions on the year. And then that same draft class, you remember? He went 1. Remember who went 2? My comeback player of the year, Marcus Mariota, plus 2,500. The comeback player of the year. Like I saw Chris Godwin on the list. They're not going to give it to some guy who played half the year and then got it. You got to be out of the league for most of the year, whether through injury or you're a backup. So for me, it was between him and Trubisky. And then when you look at the division he plays in versus Trubisky, Marcus Mariota at plus 2,500. 2 games against Carolina every year. How funny is that? He's going to be playing Jameis twice this year. You know they're going to make that a storyline, but my storyline are going to be my 2 bets. Plus 2,500 comeback player of the year for Mariota, plus 1,300 most interceptions for Jameis Winston. And then my final bet, which you can really get started on Thursday. Like, honestly, you'll kind of know where this bet stands this Thursday. And I really still like it. The Los Angeles Rams to have the most regular season wins. The 2 teams in front of them in terms of who's favored are the Bills. They're playing the Bills on Thursday. They get that? They beat them? It's just a perfect start. It's the perfect start into a season where they have a tough schedule. But like I said, a veteran team after a Super Bowl, they always seem to dominate the following year. I'm hoping for a 14-win season. Who knows? I could be wrong, but when you have veterans all coming back, the Ramseys, the Donalds, the Kupps, the Staffords, and they're bringing in Allen Robinson, I think they're primed for a fantastic year. Like I said, don't know if they're going to win in the Super Bowl or anything like that. Just talking about regular season. And the only other team in front of them are the Bucs. You know, Tom Brady living by himself while Giselle's down there in Cuba, wherever they said her second place is. Bucs are not the main threat this year. Maybe the Packers right behind them because of how Rodgers always plays against Stafford, but I'm really loving those Rams to have the most wins this season at plus 750. So those are my 5 final season-long future picks. It's all weekly from here on out. And we will be back tomorrow to talk about who I like and what I like for Andy's best bets. Remember that from the NHL? It's going to be Andy's best bets tomorrow for the Thursday night game. Take it easy. Have a good one. I will talk to you then. Remember to subscribe and like these videos. It means a lot to me and some other people who are checking, but also to me. All right, everyone, take it easy.